Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yokiman here and welcome back to another episode of my Football Manager 2018 save here with Olympic Lyonnais. And in this episode, it could be the last episode. I mean, this is the first time I think on my channel, especially with Football Manager, we've made it to episode number 24, I think this will be. It's going to be the last game of the season against our rival, Saint Etienne. It's been a mixed bag of a season. If it weren't for the last game, which was the most frustrated I've been, we would have secured third position, which would have been very nice, and we would have only been 2 points behind PSG, knowing that if they lost on the final day, who are they playing? Bordeaux, so they probably wouldn't have lost. But if they'd have lost on the final game, that we could have actually leapfrogged them and finished second like we would have wanted to. But it's been a season of turmoil and change for Lyon here, and it's been very difficult. Now I'm going to try not to ramble on too long because I know it's become a habit as my YouTube career has gone on longer and longer. It's become a massive habit. Now, the last time you saw us, we beat Lyon 2-1. We then played against Bruges. We beat them 3-0, which was very good, to be honest with you. El Ghazi and Sergi Drada getting the goals. We then beat Marseille 1-0, which was a fantastic result. Benjamin Rosalier in the 89th minute. So definitely playing around with tactics now it's been a common theme. Sometimes worked, sometimes, most of the time not worked, but sometimes worked. We then lost to Bruges 2-1. Guri getting a goal in that game, which was potentially important, but not in the end, so we managed to go through against Bruges. Yeah, we then got battered by Monaco, and this was really the patch of the run of form, which meant that towards the end of the season it was a bit more rocky. We lost to Monaco 4-0, Falcao getting a hat-trick and Nacho scoring. We then played against Stoke in the first leg, and we only lost 2-1. It was an own goal, which gave us our goal, but I wasn't too damn beaten because they were at home. I felt comfortable that at home maybe we could do something. Then a 1-1 against PSG. It was daylight robbery, like 100% daylight robbery. We scored in the 92nd minute. Cavani scored in the 96th. It was so frustrating. But we did then go and lose to Stoke 1-0. They're probably just a little bit above us in terms of competition-wise. Now, what is the final? It is actually Arsenal and Stoke, so Stoke made it to the final. So that makes me feel a little bit better. But following that, we made some good changes. We went and beat Strasbourg 4-0. El Ghazi, Depay, Guri and Schürrle. Memphis Depay's form towards the end of the season has made me re-sign him. It doesn't mean he's staying, but it means for now that it makes sense that we give him a contract and have him around. We then beat Montpellier, which I thought was going to be quite a difficult game. We beat them 2-0, Bakayoko and Benjamin Rosalier getting the goals. And then came in against Toulouse and beat them 4-1, Moussa Dembele getting a hat-trick, which was superb, and William Goebbels getting a goal. So at this point I'm thinking we should probably win every game to the end of the season. Very comfortable, a nice little end to the season. On the potential that this series may carry on another season or seasons, I have no idea what I'm going to do at this moment in time. I'm just going to enjoy this may be the end. We then went and played against our bogey team, Rennes, who are good. Don't get me wrong, they are a good team. With Alassane Plie up front, he's superb. He really is superb. He's very good on this game. I don't understand why the scouting reckon he's 45. In my opinion, he's so quick. He gets behind your back line, and that is exactly what happened. We played the exact same tactic that we played after 3 wins. Yeah, and we fell apart and got beaten 3-0, and we was playing a very strong side, so it was very frustrating. So we come against our rivals now, who we're not perfect against, with that same old position of we could actually finish 4th and get sacked. I don't want to end this series on me getting sacked. This would be nice to let's end it. I don't know what's going to happen. I may just take a break from the series, focus on the Heart series, because it's really been slacking behind us, the Heart series. I do have 3 or 4 episodes recorded, just not gone live with them yet. I don't know what it is. I've had a struggle of illness and tooth problems over the past couple of weeks, so there hasn't been many uploads, and the most consistent thing is always going to be Lyon, because I want to get it done. But yeah, let's go for it. We're going to play Saint Etienne. A little bit nervous. Now, if I remember on the transfers, yes, Ramadan Sobi is to come in next year. We have some youngsters coming back. I am so tempted to do a 4th season. I'm so tempted. coffee, nice. Yeah, I'm so tempted to do a fourth season just because I really am enjoying this save, and I really don't feel like we've achieved what we could do. I feel like we're starting to put the groundwork into what could be a really good team, but I haven't decided. You guys liking the episodes and the amount of views I've got and the way the series has gone does make me want to carry it on, because of it has been popular. Not as popular as the Inter Milan series. That Inter Milan just has such a great following. I always knew that was going to be popular. I really didn't know how Lyon was going to do this year. I don't know if anybody else has done Lyon. I know Fox in the Box did it on stream, which he did a great job. But I don't think anybody else has done it on YouTube. I'm not sure. I don't want to say I don't think anybody else has done it in case somebody has. And you know, maybe they did a better job than me in 3 seasons. But I am just enjoying it in general. I'm just enjoying the save. It's been good. And I like the fact that this year I've only been sacked once. I have only been sacked once in my my FN 18 career so far. Which is always nice, isn't it? Let's go support, because that's what you like to play. Rosalie's going to play, Dembele's going to play. It's just hard not to play them. We're going to play control. I'm going to take run at defence off, play slightly deeper, play our defence. I'm hoping that we're strong enough. We definitely have a stronger team. But I am going to play Lucas Toussaint in this position as the ball-winning midfielder. Just feel like it makes us a bit better. Now, Nambulin was absolutely god-awful in the last game, so will be replaced. Toloi, though, did play pretty badly as well, so I think Tonelli's going to come in for Toloi, and we're going to keep Cameron Carter-Vickers in because he's played well. Mas played well as well, so he'll keep his role. Danilo is always going to be the key start there, but he does look to be improving okay, the 19-year-old, but I just don't think he's ever going to be anything. Definitely on the lookout defensively next season is where I feel like we need to improve the most. There's so much youth going forward that we really need to get the heart of the defence secure. I definitely think for seasons to come. Now, although I'm saying that like we're going to do more seasons, that isn't a guarantee. I'm going to play Schürrle. Let's play this team. Dembele is very unhappy. I tried to offer him a contract with more wages. He didn't accept it and then went, I'm not happy. And apparently he wants to join Newcastle. I have no idea why he wants to join Newcastle. I think Newcastle also want Lopez. Yes, they also want... nope. They did want Santa Maria. Apparently they don't anymore, but they did. So Newcastle want my players. The fuckers. Not supposed to swear. YouTube guidelines. Not that I get paid, but I mean, I suppose you should still follow them to a degree, possibly. When needed, swearing will definitely happen, though. I make no bones about it. I'm not child friendly on the channel. Have faith. Have faith. Let's go out there. Hopefully. Just don't lose. I think a draw is definitely enough to... I need to change this to key. Leave in the comments as well, guys. Quick question. Do you play extended or key? I tend to play extended. It shows me enough to fiddle... Although it didn't against Rennes. It shows me enough to fiddle the tactic. To make little changes. I've found I tend to have more success in game when playing that way. Let's encourage him. And do you use the shouts? I use the shouts a lot throughout a game. That's 2 questions. Was only supposed to be 1. Oh well. Absolutely nothing. Which I'm not too against. I mean, I'd like to have had a shot by now. We have! Rosalia, no. Please keep that ball, don't. Yes, this is... counter-attacking Saint Etienne at their finest, and we are definitely about to concede as Tonelli... Nobody runs after the ball. Mechanics are great. Right, this is frustrating because we've cleared the ball twice now. And I still feel like they're going to score here, now. No. Right. Already look to make changes. Exploit the middle. Fairly narrow. Let's keep a normal line though. Rosalia. Dembele, please score. Go on, Dembele. Thank you, Lord. The greatest signing I've made in Football Manager 2018. By far. If you don't or haven't picked him up, he was cheap as well. Let's be honest, for a striker. I think he's on 30 goals now for the season as a striker. He has been cheap as chips. Like, I think he was 30 million and he's on 30 goals. So £1 million a goal. That's absolutely fine, considering the position we were in striker-wise beforehand. You know, we didn't really have too many players that made an impact when it came to up front. Since I've started this save, Dembele made that impact. He's a game changer. He is a little bit like Fekir was. He could do nothing all game, but Fekir would pop up with a goal or an assist. Dembele is exactly the same. Closing down more wasn't working perfectly, but we're going to counter, are we here? Rosalia plays a nice ball. Dembele has picked up a knock. If he scores here, I will take him off. No, he doesn't score, though. He doesn't score. I like the fact that we've had 3 shots, though, and that they're all on target. And we've had 2 clear-cut chances, but only 1 goal. It's a bit frustrating. I think I had 1 game this year with Lyon where I had 6 clear-cut chances and lost 2-1. They only had 1 clear-cut chance. FM really can screw you over like that. It feels a bit weird that this could be the last game I play with Lyon. So I have made the mindset that if this is the last season, it will be the last season. I won't continue it off camera. It's been a YouTube save. It's been an on-camera save. I'm not going to keep it going if we go and decide to end the series. Oh great! If you see any more of this save, it will be on camera. Now, who was it who could topple us? It was Leo, wasn't it? And they are winning 1-0, so it is very good that we're winning. Things are going well. I know you're capable of even better. I'm a little bit nervous that Dembele picked up that injury. Let's encourage the boys. We should be winning this game. They are right behind us, though. They are very much right behind us. I always leave it that I want a last game of the season where I can just sit here jovial and be like, doesn't really matter what happens here today, guys, because we're good anyway. Shirley, oh, thank you. More comfortable. Nah. Yeah, I just want to have that last game of the season where I could just sit here and be like, I will talk crap anyway, but I can just sit here and talk crap comfortably without thinking, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what do I do if we lose this game? So that's a very sad thing. How did this go in? Not a bad finish. Now I'm just going to check that I hit record. I did hit record. This is all good. I haven't recorded in like a week and this has all gone well. It's now making me take Dembele off, so it's not going that well. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, by the way, guys. If you find him on your save and he's having a poor time at AC Milan, do not sign him. Do not. I'm thinking we may make profit on him. It says he's got a good rating, but he really just... He was no Fekir replacement, let's put it that way. Definitely no Fekir replacement. Let's bring on Guri. He's had a pretty decent season. Yeah, that's the only change we'll make right now. Yeah. Let's make that the only change we make right now. This is important as well because we are playing our rivals. This is near enough the same tactic as well that we played against Rennes and lost. So it's really frustrating when you think you've nailed that. I know that's the whole point of FM, but you feel like you've nailed down a tactic. You've been working on a tactic all season because we've really been inconsistent with what I've used this year. So we've nailed down this tactic and then we lose 3-0 on it. So it makes you question the tactic, but really, you know, leave it. Schürrle again? Oh, should have been another. Really, just leave it, you know. It will come back and work. Lille must now be drawing. I'm assuming. Yes, they are. They must know we're 2 up. They're feeling the pressure. Yeah, I think if I look at my back line, it isn't the strongest. against the bigger teams that have got the bigger firepower, we just can't compete. We've finally got our striker now, and the youngsters are performing well. Let's bring on Hakan. Let's playmaker support. I think that might be it. Let's bring on Goebbels. He played really well last time I played him there. He did, he played really well. Chinoglu. Guri. Yes, 3-0. Superb way to cap off the last episode of the season, and maybe the last episode in the series. As I say this every episode, I have no idea if this is it. But David Attenborough for you though. Superb. Nice goal. Couldn't keep. They didn't mark him well, basically. They didn't. It's a good last game. There's not been many fun games this year for me that I've done live, because a lot of the games I've done live have not been fun this year. They've not been fun. I've been downbeat after most of them, and then to do this one and to kind of feel like, oh, not bad, is very nice. And I feel like a lot of my episodes for Hearts are going to be downbeat. For the first few seasons, anyway. For the first few seasons, Hearts is not going to be smooth, let's be honest. No. If we clear this up, that would just be nice. Well done, Tonelli. We don't do that often, do we? Well done. That's a treat for you in the locker room. That's fantastic. I am also, guys, the channel is going to change a bit now as I start to contemplate. That clean sheet goes out the window. As I start to contemplate now, I am thinking about branching out, obviously, and doing different stuff. When I first started the channel, if you go back to the start of the channel, please don't, because it's mega embarrassing. Goebbels! Beautiful. It's mega embarrassing because, yeah, you know, nobody's stuff. Like, some people usually branch out and do new channels. I was offside. Do new channels. This has been the only channel I've ever had, and I've had it for like 5 years. I know YouTube is not clearly where my career lies, but Football Manager wasn't that key for me at the start. Like, I branched into it, just there's a market for it, but it's not that. I love playing the game. I do. I think if you said to me, right, you can have Football Manager or FIFA every year, I would have Football Manager. I put the most hours into it. I get the most fun out of it. It's the most realistic, most enjoyable, this style of sports game that I enjoy. But I am starting to think about branching out. Now, it won't be FIFA. Anything that anything that takes no, thank you. Anything that takes ridiculous editing, I've learned. I've tried FIFA 2 or 3 times. I just quite simply, if I was a full-time YouTuber, I would definitely do FIFA. The market's good for it, and I enjoy playing FIFA, so it would be nice to have, because I probably play like 1 full save a year. So it'd be nice to have a FIFA save just run along, plodding along on the channel. Just simply do not have time to edit. I struggle to have time to play this enough to get episodes. So the only other content I can do on the channel really is more Let's Play style content, and this content is more for me. Go on, Guri. Nice way to end your year. This content is more for me. I know your content is supposed to be for the people, but this channel is for me. I enjoy it. It makes me productive on days off work, and I just enjoy it. And I do enjoy the whole FM community side. I know I'm not a big part of it, but I do enjoy it. It seems to be a very good community to be a part of, and especially be a creator for. So there are going to be some Let's Play elements coming to the channel in coming months. I did do the only one I've completed on the channel, and actually the only series I've ever completed on the channel was a Let's Play of Sleeping Dogs. Please don't watch it. But it was great fun as well. So that element, I think, is going to come back, because it's easy for me to record and I just enjoy it. Now, for 1 second, don't think that that's where the channel's going. The channel will always be Football Manager related. It will always be sports related more than anything. I am contemplating doing an NBA 2K my GM or my league. Quite simply, I won't show full game highlights. It won't be the way I do it. I do watch a guy who plays 2K Complete Pete, I think it is. His NBA stuff's fantastic for the simple fact that it's more update style, and he shows highlights of the players after the game and the box score and stuff like that. So I am thinking about that, because the building side of building NBA teams and stuff like that, and I genuinely like the NBA. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. I'm not going to tell him not to get complacent now. It's the last game of the season. 4-1, fantastic way to cap off our season. Guri getting a double as well, because he's going to be so important in future years. But let's leave the match. So yeah, that it's just an element, guys, that's coming in. It won't affect FM whatsoever. It is more for me on the side that I enjoy. And if you guys want to come and hang out and enjoy the episodes with me, whether it's a game you've never played or a game that you played and you just enjoy, feel free to come and backseat to a degree and whatever. But anyway, guys, let's focus on the end of the season. We finished third. It's all we needed to do. It's not what I wanted to do. It's all we needed to do, and I suppose in the end we've done it fairly comfortably, have we? Have we done this fairly comfortably? Right, so let's look at third position, 73 points. So yeah, we have. Monaco finished there with 69 points last year. We actually finished second, so it's just been a more competitive league this year, with Monaco actually winning the league. We actually managed to finish, because the teams around you there, really, apart from Lyon, yeah, they weren't that close. So 71 points got second last year. So we've actually beaten the points total we got last year as well, which is frustrating. We've only beaten it by 2 points, but it is still frustrating that we've only just finished third for that. But I guess the league's become more competitive. I mean, the season before we got 60 points, so there has been improvement. Looking at that, it's just made me so happy. Not. But anyway, guys, I think it's been a good season. Do I? It's been an okay season. I'd have liked to have gone further in the Europa League. I just don't think we're ready to compete yet. But I would have liked to have gone further. But if I'm being 100% honest, it hasn't been a terrible season. We have a pretty good base squad now, potential-wise. And ability-wise. We've got some decent players in there. With some all-round decent players. We've got no world star players, because we've got players that look like they may be fantastic and world-class in the future, but they're not now. But we do have a solid squad and a solid base. I could definitely build on this. With the amount of potential players we've got, I could definitely build on it. And our under-19s is pretty stacked as well. Look at this. I mean, this dude here. He's been out on loan. He's not done great on loan, but he's 2.5 stars already. The loan has done him superb. He's 2.5 stars already, this central defender, and could be 5 stars. So he's potential. 17-year-old here, Lasek or whatever his name is, yeah. David, so that's always fantastic. He looks great as well. Look at his first touch. His determination is pretty decent. His flair, he's off the there are so much great youth prospects. The thing that surprises me is the ability of Lyon to create strikers. We have 3 here, 2 at 15 and 1 at 16, all expecting to be 5 stars. So it's just ridiculous. But there is a lot of youth here, so I am completely beside myself on what to do for the coming seasons. Let's just have a quick, yeah, thank you. Go on assistant, do that. We qualify for Europe. Board set initial budget, so we'd have 27.87 million and 1.7 on the wages, which is a little bit frustrating, because I think I left, it won't tell me now, but I think I left more in the transfer pot at the end of last season, if I'm being honest. But there's still money there to improve, and players will be going out, but there is still money there to improve to a degree. But anyway, guys, I just want to thank you all first and foremost for watching this series. If you've made it through it all, then thank you very much. I can't expect anything more from anyone than to have made it to this point. Leave comments, leave feedback on what you think should happen now with this. If the feedback is good and you think I should carry it on, 100% I will. But now I think I'm just gonna leave the save here for now. I really do want to come back to it. But I'm just going to leave it here for now, and I'm going to go away, and I'm going to go play. This is it now. This screen. Well, not this screen. I'm going to press save. After it's saved, that's it. This save will sit like this. And I'm going to go away because I ramble constantly. I'm going to go away and ramble now over Hearts and see how that's going. So if you have got to this point and you have watched this and you want to see more Football Manager content, please go and check out my Hearts save. Hopefully it picks up some, traction now, because it has kind of been sat in the background, very much in the background. But yeah, hopefully that picks up some traction now. And yeah. Thanks, guys. It's been great. I've enjoyed it. Thanks a lot. And I will catch you not in the next episode, or maybe I will. Take care, guys.